It was a brisk Tuesday afternoon in Chicago, Illinois. 16-year-old Maya Washington stood outside the imposing doors of Liberty Mutual Bank, holding an envelope tightly in her hands. Inside was a scholarship check she had earned for her groundbreaking work in environmental science. Her father had dropped her off, telling her it was time she learned to handle her own finances. Before we continue, tell us where in the world you are watching from. Drop it in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more powerful content like this. "You've earned this, kiddo," he'd said with a proud grin. "Don't let anyone make you feel small." Maya took a deep breath and pushed her way into the bank. The air was still and smelled of old paper. Behind the marble counter stood Mr. Harrison, the branch manager, a man whose stern expression seemed permanently etched onto his face. Maya walked up to the counter and offered a polite smile, sliding the check toward him. "Good afternoon. I'd like to deposit this, please." Mr. Harrison glanced at the check, and his eyebrows shot up in suspicion. "This is a very substantial amount for a young lady," he said, his voice dripping with condescension. "Where did this come from?" Maya felt a flush of anger, but kept her composure. "I won the National Youth Science Award. That's my prize money." The manager scoffed softly. "A science award, you say? And they just handed this over to you?" "Yes, sir," Maya replied, her voice firm. Mr. Harrison tapped his pen on the counter. "I'll be right back." "Don't go anywhere." He disappeared into his glass-walled office, and Maya could see him speaking animatedly on the phone, occasionally glancing out at her with a look of profound distrust. A few minutes later, two security guards positioned themselves near her, their arms crossed. Her heart began to pound against her ribs. She felt like a spectacle, a criminal on display. What had she done wrong? She thought about her dad waiting in the car, completely unaware of the nightmare unfolding inside. Back in his office, Mr. Harrison was on the phone with the Federal Bureau of Investigation. "I have a situation here," he whispered urgently. "A teenager is trying to cash a fraudulent check. It's a large sum, and her story is highly improbable." The agent on the other end calmly took down the details. 15 agonizing minutes later, the bank's front doors swung open. 3 federal agents in sharp dark suits entered, their presence commanding immediate silence from everyone inside. Maya felt her breath catch in her throat. Mr. Harrison scurried out of his office, his face alight with vindication. "There she is," he announced, pointing a finger directly at Maya. "She's the one with the fake check." The agents approached the counter. The lead agent, a tall African-American man with a calm demeanor, picked up the check. He studied it, then looked at Maya's nervous face. A slow smile spread across his. "Maya Washington?" he asked, his voice unexpectedly warm. Maya could only nod. The agent extended his hand. "Congratulations on the award. My son competed in the same science fair. Your speech about water purification was incredibly inspiring." A wave of murmurs washed over the bank. The agent then turned his cold gaze on Mr. Harrison. "Sir, this check is from the National Science Foundation. It is 100% legitimate. You have just publicly humiliated a brilliant young woman." Mr. Harrison's face turned ashen. I was just following protocol. We have to be careful." The agent's eyes narrowed. "Or perhaps you saw a young black girl with a check you felt she couldn't have possibly earned on her own." The manager stammered, utterly defeated. Then, in a move that stunned everyone, the lead agent faced Maya, stood at attention, and delivered a crisp, formal salute. "It is an honor to meet you, Miss Washington," he said. The other two agents immediately followed his lead, their salutes cutting through the tense silence. Tears welled in Maya's eyes as the shame she felt was replaced by a profound sense of pride. When her father rushed in moments later, alerted by the sight of federal agents, he found her standing tall. Mr. Harrison, now thoroughly humbled, tried to salvage the situation. "Miss Washington, my apologies. Let me process this for you." Maya looked him straight in the eye, her voice unwavering. "No, thank you. I'll be taking my business elsewhere, and I will be filing a formal complaint with your corporate office." 1 week later, following a storm of public outrage after the story went viral, Mr. Harrison was terminated. Maya went on to become a powerful advocate for young women in STEM, proving that integrity and courage are more valuable than any currency